Hello and welcome back to Let's Breeze Vampire. Anyway. Oh, I thought I was gonna do something. Oh, it's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm back after a very long time actually, because I was doing X Rebirth. But yeah, we're back now. I should have a bit of time before we end up having to go on to X4, so hopefully I should be able to beat this in that time.
Imprisoned by your daily routine.
Yeah, hi. I'm
Good
just gonna
evening,
give you
Mr.
drugs, by the way, and
He's-
we can.
Don't you fear
Yeah.
getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
Faith and fire are all
No
I
doubt
need,
your
my
faith
son.
will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your
Heresy!
generosity, my son.
Medicine! Heresy! Have you got anything interesting to say?
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Nothing I say is gonna, like, sway you, is there?
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Alright, sure, why not? Any news?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It's the vanity of that woman which caused her death. Only penance can save us from the scourge.
It was also my fangs! Anyway,
I
bye-bye!
have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
I'm a hungry vampire. You know what, let's go and talk to people, shall we?
Don't be shy,
Just to see if they're
handsome.
ill.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Ha ha! Anyway. You're septic.
Do you need
Here,
any
have
assistance,
this.
Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Nothing.
I'm shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Anyway, dispensary?
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I paid my respects when she got killed. She died far from her country and from her family. It is a sad story.
Indeed. How's your life in London? Oh. Sure?
Clayton Darby claims he will
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually trying to turn the volume down slightly because it seems a little loud if you ask me. I apologize. They just... Oh yeah, I can press
expose the
that.
crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
That was a little cynical. But understandable.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
I get... Well...
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Well, about your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
That's rather fatalist way of going
You
about
can
it.
put
but
your
sure.
own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
Also, her
And you
hair
think
looks
that
weird
would
right
worry
now.
me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Well, morally, I kind of have to as a doctor, but at the same point in time, I sucks. I do the sucks.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
You should try and find it.
I'm sure you could have found another job, perhaps less lucrative. Maybe you should try again.
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
I mean, I'm worried
Goodbye,
about
miss.
what I'm going to
Take
eat.
care of yourself as best you can.
And kind of when. I mean, I can't just suck people out in the middle of nowhere. But then, oh wait. Oh, I thought she was going to. Oh, maybe. I think we might be about to see one of the things trigger. Go on, just don't mind me. No, you're just gonna stand there. Ah. All right, that's fine.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be...
Rightio. I am going to go and get the thing that, the guy down there, I can't remember his name, was requesting me to get. So, let's go and get the box, shall we? Oh no! It is a large beast! Whatever shall we do? Oh, look at me, invisible. Hi. Hi. Wow! That was a lot easier than I thought it would have been. Sure. Why not? I have, like, kind of buffed myself super hard, so shouldn't be too surprised. Oh look, a used hatchet. I mean, I could tell it was used because it was stuck very efficiently into the wall. But alas, that's not what we're here for. I thought, Am I being... Oh, have I made a complete mistake? Oh! Seriously? That's just mean. Just give me that blood back, please. Thank you! Jeez, oh. Right, deal. I thought it was actually up here. What? Oh, there we go. I completely forgot about this.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost.
Oops.
There's a letter inside.
Indeed there is, which is what I was actually about to go and look at, but then I just thought he was talking. Oh, where would it be again? Oh, it's been too long. This tab? Yeah, this tab, there we go. And then small box. Barrett, there's no easy way to say this. I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep up like this. At least we can't keep up like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, his wife and his best friend, it will crush him. And then he will kill you. We had a good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it. You know it. I know it too. So, I'm ending this now, right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me. In time. Then, the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you forgive me. Goodbye for now. Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Well, we were requested to take it away, and Barrett, no, Joe Peterson is probably going to kill him. If I don't, so, you know. Oh, no, come on. Thank you. Let us make our way back. Give the box over. And then what I'll do is I'll run around probably healing people, honestly. And then rest. And then see how Richard Nethercott and Camellia feel about people's death. Oh, hey. Oh god.
One way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Come on.
We even used to be.
No.
again.
Wrong guy. Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Hello?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
This may belong to you.
I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Well, I'm sorry, but I made it my business by reading it.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. And these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
Hey,
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody will be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died. Ooh.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Well, let's see what you got.
Show me what you have.
Show me what you got, please. Handle parts. That's fine. Anywho, let us see. What else do we have to do? We have to heal up Ho Shun. Shunhyu? I don't even know. And Harry Peterson. Harry Peterson has septic or sepsis. So let's go and heal him up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Yeah.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
What, not being bothered or asking a few questions? I'm
Goodbye,
sorry.
young man.
Oh,
Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry. I don't have drugs
Even
for
my
you.
dreams are soaked with
I'll be
glue.
back in a bit with drugs. Don't make me. I'll be back. Oh, bugger, I forgot the drugs. I'm a doctor and I forgot the drugs. Oh, I'll be back when I have the drugs. Right, apologies about that. Also, let's talk to this woman.
Good evening,
We've not
miss.
talked to her yet.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Murdering those who try to make a difference. Now that can't be good for business.
Oh no, not at all.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
And you don't? Alright, cool. I will see you around then.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Actually, you know what? I just
Goody.
remembered. Let's have a
I'd
look
like
and see
to
what
see
you got.
what kind of medicine.
Okay, absolutely nothing really of any use. And swill. Anywho, let us go and heal, little thingamajigs. Harry Peterson, there we go. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible individual.
I don't have your money. Come on, Barry.
Knock, knock.
You pay for peace of
Who's
mind.
there?
Good evening,
Doctor?
Sure.
Doctor who?
Even
Doctor
dreams
Jonathan
are
Reed, who do you
soaked with
think?
glue.
Jeez, I'm like the only doctor in
So-
this city.
May I ask you a few questions?
I
I'm not
soon will be.
What could be worse?
I believe we already talked to you completely, didn't Oh, hey.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
Why are you sad then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I liked books.
I'm guessing you don't like books anymore. Anyway,
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Why am I not surprised that a woman like her got killed? Whitechapel is a shithole.
Do you need any medical help? young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Well, alas.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Ow. Anyway, we need to find one other person. We need to find Hyoshun? I think it was Hyoshun, was it not? Oh, I cannot remember. But anyway, I'll be back in a bit when I do find her. So, see you in a moment. Oh, hey, she's actually still here. Alright, cool. Hi there.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel.
Yeah, you see me
How
again
do
in
you
Whitechapel.
feel?
But anyway.
Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reed. Not at all.
Here, have this.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. We've already done that. We've done that. Right, cool. Sorry, it has
Goodbye.
been a couple of days. Or, not days.
No, you
Like a
can't
month at this point, I guess? Huh. Anyway, I will be back. I'm going to continue doing my doctor's rounds. Let's have a look. I probably need to go and see people in the hospital, Pembroke. Nethercott has a cold. That's about it. Alright, cool. So, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Oh god, hitching. Hello. I wish we'd stop
Hello
stuttering.
again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Oh, don't thank me for too long.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Unfortunately, but hey, the sign of the times.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You were wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Wow.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I thought we already
I
went
love
through
him.
this.
I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight.
Which
Don't
would
let
be that
anyone
much
tell you
longer.
who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Yeah.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
Yeah, I believe it.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, There were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Well, your life in London? Oh, I thought...
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
We'll see. I mean, no promises.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Snake, do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
How you doing, Mr. Thatcher? I think we've already talked to you.
Dr. Reed.
But apparently I've never talked to the other guy, so I'm just double checking.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Well, I suggest you don't. That's how STDs
Goodbye,
spread.
Mr. Thatcher.
But
Try
anyway,
to take care of yourself.
I'll see you in a bit when we make our way back to Whitechapel to see if anyone's actually noticed Petresky's death. I think it was Petresky. No, yeah, that is Petresky. So, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I thought it might be a good idea to actually bring you in during this. Oh god, I didn't notice how demonic her eyes are looking now. Ha! Alright, cool! That is actually kind of cool to me. I'm sorry, but that's fascinating. Anyway, I want more powerful blood spiky. Well, do I? I could make more powerful blood explodey. Oh, you know what? Why not? AoE's nice to have. And then... stamina? Nah, I don't need stamina. Stamina. Do I really need Shadow Veil to be that high? Honestly? Like, I don't think I do. You know, just saying I don't really think I do. Oh, I might be changing that then at some point. But anyway, for now... let's stop our blood cap, shall we? Just make her gauges bigger, basically. Harder bait? Yeah. Oh, nope, not enough. Alright, cool. Faster regen? Nope. Oh, you know what? Stamina then. No? Oh. Alright then. More blood cap? Yeah, I can do more blood cap, or I can get bigger thirst. Let's get bigger thirst, shall we? I have this thirst for blood. Confirm. This is why I was bringing you in though, because... Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Oh hey, it's increased. Cool. Oh, Rakesh? Oh no, Rakesh. I didn't know you were poisoned. Oh well. No, I went there. Rakesh was fine. At the time, obviously. So, off to talk to Nethercott and Camellia. I very much doubt Camellia will say anything, but off to talk to Nethercott at the very least. So, I'll see you in a bit when we go and talk to him. Okay, let's try and talk to Camellia first. Bet she'll say nothing.
Hello again, miss.
Alright, cool.
Very well. Goodbye.
Have fun. What about you, Mr. Richard Nethercott?
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Tell me your feelings about the guy who died? No? Alright. Oh.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
I swear that I said this as well, but never mind.
But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Oh, yeah, we've done this. Alright, cool. Huh.
I'll
Well,
leave you alone, sir.
I guess with that, I'll leave it there. No one actually gave a damn about the death of Darius Petrowski, which is actually really kind of sad. I mean, maybe Dorothea would have, but, you know. Anyway, I'll leave it there, so until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.